I wanted to help you make money, help myself make money. Everybody wins. So I'm putting this training video together for the commercial properties that I want help in moving. Basically, reaching out to individuals ready to pay $8, $10, $15,000 referral fees if you can find a buyer. This is the grunt work of the business. Doesn't cost you anything but time. You may not know the entire process of putting a triple net deal together. You don't need to. I'm going to provide enough information for you to be dangerous and to make money. And this is what this video will do. I debated whether I would put this out as a public video. I released one that was unlisted and I sent it to a few people that I work with already, nameless students. And I said, let me just go ahead and put this out there. Somebody else can do something with it. That's fine. There's enough money out there for all of us, especially when you start talking about commercial real estate. We're dealing with the entire country. So what we're basically going to do is we're going to re-engineer residential investors, namely landlords, into commercial investors. And a great place that you can go and find actual phone numbers for for residential investors is a website called GoSection8.com. So obviously self-explanatory. These are properties. This is a place where people go search if they want to rent a Section 8 house. So what landlords do in different cities, they post their listings here. So once you get in the site, you'll see why there's a value in having this free information at your fingertips if you're trying to get someone to buy a property, really, whether it's residential or commercial. But for the sake of what we're doing this for commercial. So obviously these people are investors. They love cash flow. They love guaranteed cash flow. Well, the difference is that obviously dealing with Section 8 as a landlord, even if you own the property, you're still having to pay the taxes, insurance, and the maintenance. As a triple net investor, you receive your payment each month from a corporation like a Walgreens, CVS, Starbucks. But Walgreens, CVS, and Starbucks are also paying your taxes, insurance, and maintenance. That's why it's called triple net. Those are the three nets. Those are the three main nets. So whenever you're talking to them, it's a simple question. Would you rather receive, and you've heard me say this if you watched any of my stuff to any degree, would you rather receive rental payments from people that work at Walgreens, or would you rather receive a lease payment from Walgreens, the corporation? And they agreed to a long-term lease of 10, 15 years, and they pay the taxes, insurance, and maintenance. All you do as a landlord, this is what you would be explaining to them, is sit back and waiting on a check. You don't do that when you own a Section 8 property. Even if you have a property management company in place, you still have to pay the tax, insurance, and maintenance. And so even though there's a property management company, so when there's a maintenance, is who pays for that? You do. But with a triple net property, Walgreens pays all of that. You just wait on your direct deposit every month. And on top of that, the appreciation of a commercial building versus a Section 8 property or just a residential property in general, whether it's apartments, which apartments will be a little different because they're based on cash flow, but it still doesn't compare to a triple net property as far as the escalation, the increase in rent, and the actual appreciation of the property. So I had to say all of that so you can understand why this will be important and why this website can be of great use to you to accomplish making some quick, easy money if you're willing to do the work. So we're at GoSection8.com. So what I'm gonna do is just put in a random city, and we're gonna say Jacksonville, Florida. Hit enter, bam. Okay, so what you have here are listings. You know, you see the price per month or whatever. None of that's really important because you're gonna look at all of them. All right, so these are a couple of featured listings here. Which that doesn't matter. Someone's paid for that, so that's the first few listings or whatever. Some of it's going to be the same names. Now, there are going to be two types of people that place listings here. There's going to be the actual owner, that's your main target, and then there's going to be property management companies or representatives of property management companies. Sometimes even real estate agents, which same thing as property management. All right. If you're talking to the landlord, the actual owner of the property, bang, you're a home run. You don't have a gatekeeper, and you can go into what you want to tell them. If you're talking to a property management company, then you have to give them an incentive to help you. So now, if you know the fee is $8,500, hey, if it were me, I'd say, hey, I'll pay you $2,500 if you have a client that's interested in buying this triple net commercial property that we have. I don't know what your number would be. You contact me, I may add something to that if we have a buyer. I will add something to that if we have a buyer on the hook or whatever. So if the property management guy or person thinks they have a client that would be interested, but you would explain to them the same way you would explain to the actual person that owns the properties here, is that would you rather receive rental payments from people that work at Walgreens or guaranteed payments from individuals from actual Walgreens, the corporation, and Walgreens will pay your taxes, insurance, and maintenance, and they'll agree to a 10-year lease. Meaning that if Walgreens, if that site went out of business, that particular location, they're still going to pay out that lease. Walgreens would have to go out of business altogether for you not to get paid. That's a no-brainer. It is a no-brainer. That doesn't even include the escalation of the value of the real estate. The escalation as far as the rent each year, maybe 3 to 5%. Sometimes after a 5-year renewal, it'll go up 10 to 15%. All of that's just gravy on top of the biscuits. So anyway, so let's get into what you'll need to do here. All right, so I'll just hit this here. I won't open up a new window because you'll just hit the back button. All right, so that's the person you'll call. I don't know if that's the owner or a property manager. It doesn't matter, but that's the person you'll call, and you'll go through the script. So I'll show you where you can gather the script from. So you'll call them and you'll go through the script. Again, the script is only something to go by. You may come up with a better version of it, but at least gives you an idea of how the conversation may flow. All right, so let's go back. Look at the next one. Now, it may be the same person. It is. All right, because he's probably taking all the featured listings. But let's go here. Same guy. Go down to another one. Go ahead, let's hit someone different right here. So you get it. So the guy, the dentist guy, he's probably a property management guy, but that's fine. You'll find that out whenever you call him. But it may be an actual landlord. That's a good thing. That means he owns multiple properties, and he may have the money and the resources to take down a commercial property. You know, that's the thing. They're already investor minded. You're just looking for someone that's number one interested, and they have the resources to take down a commercial property. You get paid, I get paid, we move on. It's that simple. So where do you get your script from? Okay, so what you'll do is you'll go to triplenetcash.com. Here we are, and right here on the logo, you'll just tap the logo and bam, it'll open up. You can print this out, you can download it as a PDF file, and there you go. It's just something to go by. So I call myself trying to make this a little easier for people. I'm gonna put this video out there. You can run with it or whatever. You got any questions about it? Again, it's gosection8.com. That's gosection8.com is the site that you'll be using. And they're stronger in some markets than others, but any random city. The thing about commercial real estate, this guy could be in Jacksonville, but yeah, he could own a property in California because it's triple net. He doesn't have to be out there to manage it. They're going to take care of everything. Walgreens would take care of everything, just using them as an example. So again, you can go here to triplenetcash.com, and here's my phone number. You can call me if you got any questions or text me about it. But boom, go over there. You can tap on the logo here, and you can get the actual script. And gosection8.com is the site that you're going to get your leads from right here. Okay? See you on the flip side. Hope this helps.